Are you a people pleaser? I'd like to talk about this pattern of peacekeeping and people pleasing because it's one that I know so intimately well from working with other people, but more so from having spent decades of my life very ingrained in that deeply rooted pattern. So, first, let me dispense with a truth. People pleasing is toxic. Essentially, what's happening is you are subjecting yourself to boundary violation after boundary violation after boundary violation, amassing all these different wounds, and they are 100% self inflicted. The question now is, are you ready to move beyond this? And if so, it's not necessarily going to be an easy path. For starters, the minute that you start to assert your boundaries, a lot of people in your life are like, holy cow, what's happening here? You're not yourself. Because, of course, they stood to gain a lot from your people pleasing tendencies. So there is going to be a natural sense of needing to confront interpersonal dynamics, conflicts, learn how to set boundaries. But that's the obvious stuff. Here are the things that people don't tell you about the journey to recovering from that people pleasing tendency. If any of this lands for you, throw me a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. First, it's very likely there's going to be a lot of anger in there that you've stuffed down. What else would you expect if you've had years and years, if not decades, of consistently subjecting yourself to having your own boundaries being violated by other people? And let's be clear, there will be some anger directed at those other people, but a lot of that anger is going to be self-directed because there's a recognition of, holy cow, how could I do this to myself? Here's another thing people don't tell you. When you come out and emerge from this pattern, there is a gap in your self-knowledge. You may not even know what you want in life. Now, I spent a lot of time harping on the fact that people come to me in coaching situations and say, I don't know what I want to do. And I find out, no, actually, you do know what you want to do. The gap is actually a courage gap, not a clarity gap. People pleasers, that is the exception to this rule. Because people pleasers have gone their entire lives basically merging and melding with other people's visions and other people's desires and other people's aspirations. So very often we are disconnected from what we truly want. And there is a journey that we need to go on in order to reclaim that essence of who we are and what we want in life and what is our deeper call. But it is necessary. It is worth it because you will never achieve true fulfillment unless you claim that. If this is something that is resonating with you, if you got a story to share, drop it in the comments so that people know that they are not alone on this. I wish you all the best. Peace and love.